What up y'all, Yongi here, bringing you a guide for Stormbringer raiding for EVE Online today, and I guarantee you, this is one of the best way to farm in nullsec right now. You can expect about 100 mil to 120 mil per toon depending on the skills and the feed you're using. The basic requirement for the setup is 1 lightning rod, 5 Stormbringers, and 1 hauler toon. You need to be able to multibox efficiently, so go ahead and click on the link down below for my multibox setup guide. First, we need to set up a fleet regroup key. You need to do this on your lightning rod and your main Stormbringer toon so you can regroup your Stormbringers. Open up the settings, then go to the shortcuts, then click on the filter at the top, type in group, then assign a favorite key of your choice. Next, you're going to open up your fleet window and form a fleet on your lightning rod. Then you're going to control alt the alts and drag in all of them from your friend window down to the fleet window. Once done, cycle between clients and join the fleet. Move your main Stormbringer toon to the wing or the squad position so you can regroup your Stormbringers. Then undock all of them. When you're undocked, add all of your toons to the watch list on your rod. Cycle between your clients and add a rod to your watch list. Lastly, cycle to your hauler toon and click on the fleet drop-down menu and exempt that toon from taking the warps. Once that is done, turn all of the modules on except for the boost on your rod and do the same thing for all of your alts. If you happen to have relative warp skill unlocked, then distance your lightning rod 20 kilometers away from the main Stormbringer. On your main Stormbringer toon, you're going to regroup your alts. Last setup before we start grinding is to filter the havens, and we're going to specifically going for the rock havens. All we want to do is to warp to the havens and cancel the warp by pressing Ctrl space. Then, if there are no pop-up messages, you're going to ignore that anomaly. Keep doing it until you have the rock havens only. The reason we're doing this is because if you only clear the rock havens in your system, it's only going to spawn the rock havens. If you do this once, you aren't going to have to do this again until you log back in. We should start making a habit of using D-scan at 5-degree angle to see if anybody's farming in the spots. Once you know the site is clear, make sure you warp into the site at 0. I am using a relative warp to get to the site. I'm going to assume most of you don't have the ability to do so. If that is the case, you're going to keep 20 kilometer distance away from the rod on your main Stormbringer toon, and as soon as you land, you're going to press the regroup key. Then you're going to turn up your prop mod on and for all of your toons. Once you land on the site, move your rod by pressing Q button near the pirate gate, but not too close, otherwise you might get stuck. Cycle your prop mod once and turn it off. Turn your boost on as well. Go to your main Stormbringer toon and orbit the lightning rod and regroup your Stormbringers and lock onto your rod. Cycle between your clients and turn the prop mod on and then lock onto your rod. Once the rats start spawning, cycle your clients and start shooting. Once they start blasting, go back to your rod toon and check if one of your Stormbringers is getting hit. If it is, it might be too close. Make sure they're at least 10 kilometers away from the rod. When the site is about to be cleared, cycle to your hauler toon and warp it to your main Stormbringer. When you know the rats are gonna be die in couple hits, start aligning your lightning rod to the next site. When the last rat dies, do the fleet warp to the next site. You're going to cycle to your hauler toon and drop an MTU. Make sure you save your location and come pick it up within 2 days, otherwise it's going to be gone. We're going to go over Forsaken rally points now. The trick is, you have to move as fast as you can on your lightning rod, otherwise the mobs will spread, and Vorton projectors only spread about 10 kilometers, so tempo is key in this site. it is okay for you to learn the process, so don't worry if the mobs spread too far. Then just chase them around using your lightning rod, or you can just individually lock onto the targets and start shooting them from your Stormbringer. That's it from me today. I hope you guys make a lot of dank ISK because this method is broken. I will post the Thunderchild one once the skills are up. Otherwise, you guys have a great rest of the day.